This is Darth Ravage07 coming at you today with another quick review. This time it's none other than Deluxe Class Reveal the Shield Jazz. I got this figure back in December 2010 from the Waynesville Kmart. Went in there one day at lunchtime and got surprised that this guy was there being to reveal the shield. He's got his little emblem right there on top of the car. And it still works just a little bit. Anyway, the American version has less paint details. I added some silver to the mufflers there, and I just still haven't painted in the lights after all this time, 10 years later. This was my chug jazz for the longest time until I got a hold of the third-party one. I think it looks way better than this. This was still not a bad figure all in all of itself. I also added an Autobot symbol, and I just got to get a repro label because it was not a repro label. It was a little cheap deal, but it served its purpose for the time. Anyway, I'm going to get this guy into his robot mode and finish off the review, and if you give me a moment, we will get this guy finished. And here is Special Ops Jazz in his robot mode. It's got a lot of good articulation. The feet don't have the ankle rocker that it usually does. There's double knee joints at the knees. The thigh swivel, everything moves right there. He's got a waist swivel. His head has lots of great motion around and about. He has a really awesome light piping feature that I'm gonna get a light for these guys one of these days, but you can't really see it here. You want to take a trip around the block. The silver in the grill I had to paint in. It was not painted, nor was, like I said, the mufflers on the rear end of the car. As you can see on the back side of the legs there, those were not painted. The United version of this is better. It's got more paint apps. I think the rims are even painted on that one. You can see the speaker extra doodads inside of the doors there. I don't ever really pull that off. He's just a really great 2010 generations figure. He's probably one of the best of his generation, no pun intended. And anyway, the gun on mine doesn't like to stay opened up, but I don't know if it was on purpose or whatnot. The Fall for Cybertron pistol was very similar to this folded up pistol, so I just went with what I've got props wise and stuff, and anyway, it turned out pretty good. It looks like a mini submachine gun there, so really do still like this figure a lot till this day. And there's better versions of them out there. Generation Toy has the J4ZZ that it has configurations where you can put the wheels up on the top there. The recent TR-01 Hova has the same configuration where you can do that and or put the wheels in the chest. I like the Hova the best because I like the wheels inside of the chest and like his G1 counterpart there. But this was still, like I said, it was a nice treat to get off of work, go to Kmart for lunch, like I did back in 2010 in Waynesville, and was able to just secure this guy. And he comes with that. His wave came with the turbo tracks, and I want to say later wave they repainted that same turbo tracks into a wheel jack, and that's probably one of the weakest wheel jacks to date, but Jazz here was one of the strongest in his wave. They had Reveal the Shield like Tomahawk, that was the helicopter, and then there was a reverse swept wing terror swoop or something like jet mode. And anyway, the Reveal the Shield had some nice deluxe class figures. And I got this guy for $9.99 back then, being 2010, before the big great price increase. And I just really do like this figure a lot. I may end up getting a hold of the United version if I can get it for cheap. Doubt I will, because it's so much more expensive trying to get stuff from across the pond. but or I might even look into getting maybe they've got one out there I didn't know about that's a third party or something that we can get a hold of. But this was all for the Real to Shield Jazz from the Transformers Generations line from 2010. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, comment below. Also, don't forget to visit the Cruises Inc. down below there in the description, along with the Facebook, to see what I'm talking about. We've been on 4 different cruises so far, and those are pictures and happy memories of former cruises. So once again, thanks again for those that have subscribed to my channel. It means a lot, and hope you guys are having a safe, happy, and healthy time at home. Enjoy the time while you got it. Life will get back to the normal crazy after this pandemic passes. Until then, please just be safe, wash your hands, and tell that you love ones you love them. Until all are one, have a great day.